have a chapel for you today. The first graders have put together a play about forgiveness. So your job.
One cockroach had looked like all the others until a close call with a hungry toad. In his wild escape from the toad's sticky tongue, he twisted one of his fine long wings, and since then everyone called him Crick Wing. Crick Wing did not like his nickname, so he stayed away from all the other creatures. He would sneak out to find his food in the darkest parts of the forest. And even though there were animals scarier than hungry toads, he would rather risk his life than be made fun of by his friends. Crick Wing took comfort in the interesting foods he found. He liked their bright colors and shapes. Sometimes he would make sculptures out of the food before he ate them. And when he was busy playing, he almost forgot about his crooked wing. One night, Crick Wing created the most wonderful creation ever. He was so excited he didn't hear the soft footsteps behind him. Poof, swoosh! A hungry ocelot clobbered Crick Wing and took his creation. He jumped for cover behind a fallen log. Still scared, Crick Wing hid until the next night. He made a new dinner creation, but as soon as he added the last flower petal, an enormous frog nearly gulped him down. Crick Wing escaped, but the frog took off with his edible artwork. Crick Wing scrambled in a panic and leaped behind a stone and cried angry tears.
I'm proud of having to run away from giant animals. I hate being so small. I know you get a piece of meal. I don't like any of them.
Crick Wing waited until morning and the leaf cutting ants began their busy day. Crick Wing was curious and crawled out for a better look, but he still had a bad attitude. Crick Wing stuck his spiny leg across the ant path.
Well, let's see what happens now.
Several ants fell, but then they went back to work as if Crick Wing was not even there. Then Crick Wing thought of a dastardly idea. He pushed the ants over and watched their tiny legs flail. Crick Wing laughed so hard that he forgot about his own hurt wing. That night, Crick Wing ate a sweet flower bud without even noticing the dazzling purple color because he was thinking of something mean to do. Right in the middle of the ants' trail, he dug a hole in the ground. Then he crouched behind a rock waiting to see the ants fall. In the very early morning, the ants went back to work as usual. With their food in front of them, they couldn't see the hole, and they fell into the trap in a big green heap. This made the ants frustrated, but all Crick Wing did was laugh. The ants went back to the Queen of Ants and called a meeting. They hatched a plan to get back at Crick Wing.
No cockroach messing with my colony. Seize him!
So the ants marched to find Crick Wing. They found him creating the latest ant trap. He had no chance to escape. They dragged him back to the anthill and began tying him up. When they did this, his wings suddenly popped back to place.
How do you think he became so mean and awful? It
Wing go and ran back to tell the Crick. Crick Wing was stunned. The ants showed him forgiveness and fixed his wing. He had been nothing but mean, and they forgave him anyway. But he knew he needed to do something. So Crick Wing followed the ants till back to the Queen. He listened quietly. He knew they were talking about him. He was afraid of what they might say.
Why did you let him go? We know that Crick Wing was unkind. Yeah, he tripped us. He pushed us. And he made us fall in a hole. He hurt our feelings. Why should we forgive him? Maybe he was hurt too. No one deserves to be hurt by others. If forgiving is what Jesus would want us to do. Even when it's hard? Even when it's hard.
Crick Wing's heart was glad. Crick Wing's heart was glad that the ants were willing to forgive him, but he knew he still had an important job to do. Jesus wants us to forgive others, but he also wants us to ask for forgiveness when we are wrong. So he stepped out of hiding, took a deep breath, and said,
I was wrong to treat you so unkindly. I should not have not put you or pushed you or made you fall into a debt because I was one. They were wrong to me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. We forgive you. Who hurt you? Before you fixed my wing, people made fun of me. You and we could go in. I feel sad and small. Afterwards, picking on you made me feel little, but then I realized it was wrong. Have you forgiven the other animals for hurting you? I think I have. But what about our food? We still have no food to eat. I think I can help with that.
So Crick Wing helped the ants find their food, and even taught them how to make beautiful creations out of it. Their new friends ate their celebration feast together, and Crick Wing's heart was full of joy because he had learned to give and ask for forgiveness.